Cincinnati, get loud and say it with me. This is Monster Jam!
The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. It's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. Cincinnati, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Our first competitor in our Monster Jam JCB Racing competition from Kewaunee, Wisconsin. Make some noise for Brendan Toluchka. Just get her done too. Brandon with a few JCB Racing wins on the season. See if he's got what it takes to be the top dog today.
The time for Brandon Toluchka, just get her done too, 10.042.
Could have been a 9-second pass, but having to check up in that first turn. Smooth run though, for the Packer Fastener, just get her done too. Just get her done too, a time of 10.042, currently in the lead. With our next competitor at the line, let's hear it for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher! Superfan turned superstar, squeaked out a few racing wins this season. Let's see if he can take the lead for Brandon Toluchka.
The time for Alex Barden, Stone Crusher, 10.417.
Stone Crusher after that top spot, but that final turn slowing him down a little bit. Stone Crusher with a 10.417. All right, Stone Crusher clocks in at 10.417. Just get her done too, still with the fastest time at 10.042. Up next, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, it's Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
The time for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, 10.125.
Right now, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, the second fastest time in our JCB Racing competition with a 10.125. Swimming up the Ohio River to get here. Let's hear it for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
The time for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon, 10.958.
Every run so far pretty consistent, all within 10 seconds. In JCB Racing, half the field down, 4 more trucks to go. Right now, Megalodon sits in 4th with a 10.958. Again, the time to beat. Just get her done to a 10.042. Up next, yesterday's BKT overall event champion. It's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
The time for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 9.958.
Couldn't have made it around that course any more perfect. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, wants the first 8 points of the event. Riding on board with Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. We have a new time to beat right now, sitting in first place, Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.958. Now get those bullhorns up and get loud for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
The time for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, 11.750.
The time for El Toro Loco, an 11.75, and the time to beat with 2 trucks left, Monster Mutt Dalmatian at a 9.958. Cincinnati, get those zombie arms up and make some noise for Frank Kreml in Zombie.
The time for Frank Kreml, Zombie, 11.792.
It was an 11.792 for Zombie. 1 truck left and the time to beat. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, a 9.958. She was yesterday's JCB Racing winner. Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
The time for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, 10.625.
Getting a little loose in that final turn, not setting her up for the final launch over the race line for Scooby-Doo, a 10.652. That means your racing winner with a 9.958 is Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It is her 10th racing win of the season. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, grabbing the first 8 points of the event and is now on the pod with Taylor Olivia.
Jamie, you heard that. I don't know if you did, but this is your 10th JCB racing win of the season right here in Cincinnati. You got to let us know what's going through your mind.
Oh, it's definitely incredible for sure. We started the weekend off with a racing win, so why not end it the same way? So it's awesome to be out here competing so competitively and something I just truly love dearly. I grew up racing cars since I was 9 years old, so to be out here actually putting it on the Monster Jam track, I'm so pumped for it.
And seeing you basically drift right across the finish line, I mean, do you take some of what you know from oval racing here and apply it on the track with Monster Jam trucks?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, I grew up racing cars, so learning the dirt is one of the most key things into racing here on the Monster Jam track. So learning what it's going to do, whether it's going to be slick, tacky, whatever, you got to adapt to it with your throttle. So that's what I tried to do, and luckily it worked out.
And next up, we have our two-wheel skills competition where the dirt's going to come in handy for you. Are we going to expect to see that puppy up on those two paws?
Oh, of course. This puppy loves to go on walks, so I'm going to be walking my puppy up and down this pod up here.
You heard it. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Looking at the BKT overall event leaderboard, Monster Mutt Dalmatian sits in first with 8 points. Brandon Toluchka just get her done 2 in second with 7 points. Gravedigger in third with 6. Stone Crusher in fourth with 5 points. Scooby-Doo sits in fifth, Megalodon in sixth, El Toro Loco is in seventh, and Zombie is in eighth. And the next 8 points will come in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, where each truck and driver gets 2 attempts at their best moves with a goal of getting you out of your seats, on your feet, going wild for what you just saw. And we're looking for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, or maybe another wild 2-wheel trick. And you get to score at judgezone.com. And keep your eyes locked on the video board right now for a description of some of the moves you might see in our Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Cincinnati, you having a good time so far? That's what's up. Welcome to Heritage Bank Center. Who wants to play a fun game? All right, I hear a lot of me's. So right now we're going to play a game called the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. We're going to have 3 helmets, and a trophy's going to hide under one of those helmets, and you got to pick which helmet you think it's under. So we're going to have helmet 1, 2, or 3, and there's the trophy sitting there under the helmets. And when the helmets drop and shuffle around, then we're going to try and guess which helmet it's under. Who's ready to go? All right, let's make it happen. Here we go. Drop them. There we go. Oh, we are spinning around. Don't take me to a carnival with all the spinny rides. It's not my thing. All right, here we go. Yell out the answer, Cincinnati. What helmet do you think? 1, 2, or 3? All right, hearing a lot of different answers. All right, let's start lifting up some helmets. Here we go. Is it under number 1? No. Is it under number 3? No. Is it under number 2? There it is. Make some noise if you guessed number 2. Yeah. Well, you should treat yourself with something nice over at the Monster Jam merchandise stand. Make sure to grab something. And thanks for playing along with the Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle. And don't forget to use the hashtag Monster Jam with all the awesome pictures and videos you get from today with your family.
All right, I've got Oliver here. Oliver, we're going to play a game. It's called the Monster Jam Truckin' Pals Race. Is this your first time at Monster Jam? First, I got to know. Yes, he says. Awesome. All right, so we're going to put 3 trucks up on the video board. We've got El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, or Megalodon. Let's take a look. Who do you want to win?
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger. Oh, who do you guys think will win that race? I don't know. I hear a lot of answers, but it's time to find out. All 3 trucks are up at the line. So on the count of 3, we're going to go green. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, they're still lining up. Gravedigger's ready. Megalodon's ready. And it's time. Well, Gravedigger is in the lead right about now. Oh, just kidding. El Toro Loco did not like that, and neither did Megalodon. It's not looking good for Gravedigger, Oliver. Wait a minute. Wait, he's coming back, and he won. All right, you know what? I guess if you ask for what you want, someday you get it. So you are going to go home with a prize here. Compliments of all of us here at Feld Entertainment. Your very own Monster Jam Truckin' Pals wooden track set. He says thank you. Everyone make some noise for Oliver.
Time for the second competition of the event, the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. In this competition, your scores will determine our winner, and for more on that, let's join Taylor in the stands.
All right, everyone, so go ahead and take out your phones because this is your first opportunity to score our drivers at judgeszone.com. I've got it pulled up here on my phone already. Remember, once you get there, the city code is going to be CIN. You can also scan the QR code up there on the video board. Slide the BKT tire up or down and press submit. So, I have one question. Who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Up first is Frank Kreml in Zombie. A sky-high sky wheelie for Frank Kreml in Zombie. Lining up for attempt number 2.
Put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Frank Kreml, Zombie. It's time to score, everyone. Scan the QR code. Make your way to judgeszone.com. 20 seconds.
Frank Kreml yeeting that zombie truck with both of those sky wheelies. That first sky wheelie attempt, massive air, and a score is in for Zombie. The score is a 4.391. 4.391 kicks off our Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Zombie in the lead. Here comes Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Awesome balancing act out of that popper for El Toro Loco. Here comes move number 2.
Put those horns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. The scores are open, everyone. Let's lock in those scores. Remember, you can scan the QR code up on the video board.
Love the in-cab look of Fernando as he's balancing that bull on those BKT tires. Awesome stop-eat moonwalk all the way off the Monster Jam pod. It's Riz City for Fernando Martinez. His score is in. Score to beat, Zombie, a 4.391. The score for El Toro Loco is 9.335. Your new leader, El Toro Loco. Up next, get those shark fins up for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon.
Put those fins together for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Now use those fins to score at judgeszone.com, fans. Remember, you only got 20 seconds to lock it in.
Michaela Toluchka bringing the moves here in the Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. Nice popper, then a nice stoppy moonwalk combo. We'll see if it's enough to take the lead from El Toro Loco. The scores for Megalodon are in, and the score is a 6.173. Megalodon right now in second place in our Great Clips two-wheel skills challenge. Up next is Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo.
hear it for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. It's time to score, everyone. If you haven't joined in the fun, go ahead and scan that QR code up on the video board.
So many great tricks and moonwalks from these drivers. Even got the King of Pop going hee with all of the moonwalks today. And then that combo wheelie for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Great talent right there. Scores are in. The score for Scooby-Doo at 8.15 right now. Brianna Mahan in Scooby-Doo is in second place. But the score to beat, 9.335, El Toro Loco. Now here comes your racing winner. It's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Great execution in that stopping. Balancing Monster Mutt Dalmatian and dancing around on those front two tires.
Put those puppy paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's turn those screams into scores, everyone. JudgesZone.com. 20 seconds left to let your voice be heard.
The fiberglass on quite a few of these Monster Jam trucks in the front just getting ripped apart with these stoppies and moonwalks. Great execution for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. But is it enough to take the lead? Right now, El Toro Loco in the top spot with a 9.335. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 9.415. Your new leader, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Someone who is going to come into this competition aiming for that top spot, it's Brandon Toluchka. Just get her done too. Score to beat a 9.415. Hanging the steering wheel off the window.
11 for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done, too. Turning the truck off and honking the horn. Like he said earlier, that horn honking is for all of you fans, so go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com.
Thinking he might have called his mom, took a quick nap when he parked the truck there on the pod. That was excellent stuff right there for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done, too. The scores are in. The score for Just Get Her Done, too is 8.486. Brandon Telechka sits right now in third place in Just Get Her Done 2. And Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan, score to beat, 9.415. And your next competitor is Alex Barden, Stone Crusher.
Make some noise for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. It's time to score, everyone. Let us know what you thought of that run by Alex Barden. Stone Crusher, 20 seconds.
That reverse wheelie, his second attempt, on the edge of the seat there for a second. Looked like he might have ended up on his lid, but set it back down, then combos with an awesome wheelie up the pod and onto the other side with the stoppie. So the scores are in for Stone Crusher, a 7.415 for Alex Barden. Stone Crusher right now in fifth place. Score to beat Monster Mutt Dalmatian, a 9.415. Up next, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Lock those scores in. This is our final competitor in this competition. You've got 20 seconds.
Just black and green parts all over the top of the Monster Jam pod, and Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, going for a wheelie combo, and out of that front moonwalk nose wheelie there that he was doing, he was going to pop it onto those back two BKT tires, but just got stuck in that gooey, cakey dirt down there. And now we see Weston Anderson and Gravedigger on its lid, and now the scores are in. The score for Gravedigger is 8.389. That puts Gravedigger in fourth place. And that means your winner of the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Second competition of the event, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian in the hot seat with 2 big wins. And your current leader on the BKT overall leaderboard. And right now, Taylor Olivia is with Jamie.
Jamie, you're 2 over 2 right now. How are we going to keep this momentum going?
Definitely going to try. We got donuts coming up, so this puppy loves to chase its tail, so hopefully we can pull off a great donut out here. But I got all these UNOH technicians in the back. I got Jazz, my crew chief. They've been killing it back there, trying to get this truck ready for every competition and not miss one. So I owe it all to them and all of the family here at UNOH, and I'm just excited.
We're excited for you. Everyone make some noise for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Cincinnati, it is time for Monster Jam halftime, an opportunity to stretch out your legs, grab some gear to cheer for your favorite truck and driver, or grab some food if you're working up an appetite. But right now, it is Monster Jam halftime, and as we head into halftime, the BKT overall event leaderboard, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian in first with 16 points. Brandon Toluchka just get her done 2 in second with 13 points. Gravediggers in third with 11 points. And Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, sits in fourth with 9 points. And again, it's time for Monster Jam halftime. We're going to take a quick break, stretch out those legs, grab your gear, but don't go far because we still have donuts, FMX, and Monster Jam Freestyle to come after Monster Jam halftime. Cincinnati, real quick, I want you to do me a quick favor. Say, hi, Oliver, 1, 2, 3. That's Oliver on the Monster Jam pod right now. He is our professional digger disc thrower. And you can grab your very own digger disc, take it home, have hours of fun every day, all summer long. And with nice weather like this, I think about outdoors and throwing my digger disc. But I see that he's got 2 digger discs down there. So let's see if the professional can handle the pressure of all of you watching. So all right, let's see if he can do it. He's going to throw 2 digger discs and try and catch them. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Need to put some mustard on that throw there, man. Come on, Oliver. Let's try that again. One more time. You got this. All right, here we go. There's 1. All right, that was a warm-up. Here we go. Got 1. Got 2. Make some noise for Oliver. And make sure to grab your digger disc before you take it off again. You can have hours of fun all summer long with your friends and family and show off your cool digger disc too. Nice work, Oliver. Monster Jam fans, for your safety for the second half of our event, please keep your legs, arms, and belongings off of the red or gray plastic safety holds. Again, for your safety, please stay behind the plastic safety holds, but also keep your legs and arms off the safety holds as well. Welcome back to Monster Jam. Now please welcome the superstars of US FMX. For our freestyle motocross riders, these are some of the craziest guys in the world, and they feed on energy. The louder you are, the wilder this is going to get. So let's see how loud we can get. On the count of 3, make as much noise as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Great start, great energy, Cincinnati. But I gotta let you in on a secret. We've got one rule here when it comes to our FMX riders, and that is the louder you get, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. So we're gonna test it out. I'm gonna count you in, and I wanna hear you scream. 1, 2, 3, make some noise! First we have Brendan Reardon, that was Kenny Haskell. And there goes Greg Duffy. And last but not least, TJ Tiffany. These are what we call social media moments. So take out those phones and tag us at Monster Jam. Here we go. Whoa, we must be getting loud because the tricks are getting cooler. Here we go. Cincinnati, I think you can do better than that. So when they soar, let me hear you roar. There we go. And again. Let's see if we can make everyone outside of Heritage Bank jealous. That's what I'm talking about. But I want some more. Let me hear you. A backflip. Let's see if we can get another one. Make some noise. Up next is the US FMX Best Trick Competition. Each 4 of these riders are going to have one attempt to fly from one end of the arena to the other, showcasing their best trick. And of course, as the official judges for this competition, you're all going to get to score them at judgeszone.com. You'll have 20 seconds, so keep those phones pulled up. Remember, the city code is CIN. Now, I've got another question for you. Are you ready for more?
Well, then let's do this. Time for our best trick competition. As Taylor mentioned, each rider gets one attempt at their best trick, and you score at judgeszone.com. Brendan Reardon up first from Worcester, Massachusetts. He's been riding for 24 years. Even has an international gold medal to his name from 2017 for his riding. He's been with Monster Jam now for 2 years on the US FMX team. And when these riders hit that runway before they hit the launch ramp, you need to be cheering as loud as you can for the best trick competition. So here we go. Brennan getting everybody excited there, and now he's getting ready to hit that runway. And we're about to see our first trick in the best trick competition. Cincinnati, make some noise!
Let's hear it for Brendan Reardon, our first competitor in the best trick competition. setting the bar. Lock in those scores, everyone. You've got 10 seconds left.
Great execution, great extension of his body, holding on to the handlebars with the top of his ankle area. And a big jump, too. Score is in. The score for Brendan Reardon is 7.828. Right now, Brendan Reardon in first. Up next, Kenny Haskell, who you'll notice bike sounds a little different compared to the other riders. That's because he's riding a 250 compared to the other guys on a 450. He's been riding since 5 years old and has ridden all around the world, including Japan, Singapore, Argentina, and Brazil. Can he top Brendan Reardon? Score to beat a 7.828. Make some noise for Kenny Haskell.
Tail whip for Kenny Haskell. Make some noise. And then lock in your scores, everyone. Judgeszone.com. 10 seconds left.
I'm curious to know if he pronounces it tail whip or tail whip. But whatever he decides to call it, that was a gnarly trick right there. Flying through the air, kicking the bike out sideways to set it back down. All right, scores are in for Kenny Haskell. The score is 7.322. Right now, he's in second. And Brendan Reardon scored to beat a 7.828. Now up next, we have Greg Duffy out of Maryland. The first and only rider in the world to do a double front flip. He's been riding for 25 years. And he won our best trick competition yesterday. Can he go 3 for 3 this weekend? Making his way through the pit area. Get ready to hit the runway. Cincinnati, let's hear it for Greg Duffy.
Heel clicker backflip. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Kicking the competition up a notch. Let's turn those screams into scores, everyone. Make your way to Judgeszone.com right now.
How do you one-up a backflip? You throw a heel clicker in there, too. Flawless execution from Greg Duffy. And a great roar from the fans here. Here we go. Score to beat. Brendan Reardon, a 7.828. The score for Greg Duffy is 9.394. Your new leader, Greg Duffy. These guys have gone back and forth quite a bit in the best trick competition. TJ Tiffany, the only other rider that has a chance to steal the win from Greg Duffy. TJ out of Orlando, Florida. He's done stunts in Avengers Endgame, Bad Boys 3, multiple Netflix series. This veteran Supercross rider definitely feeds off the energy. But can he top a backflip heel kicker? Score to beat, 9.394. Cincinnati, here comes TJ Tiffany.
Everyone, that is what we call a rock solid. Make some noise for TJ Tiffany. It's your final opportunity to cast your scores for our best trick winner. Right now, the scores are open for TJ Tiffany.
I absolutely think the craziest thing that these guys do is let go of their bikes when flying through the air. TJ Tiffany doing it perfectly. So here we go. Score to beat. Greg Duffy, a 9.394. The score for TJ Tiffany is 9.135. That means your winner, Greg Duffy.
You know, that was amazing, Cincinnati. So amazing that I think I'd like to see more. But what about you guys? Oh, I don't know. If you want more, you're going to have to get louder than that. What about you? All right, then. We're going to see something that is actually a bit of a tradition here at Monster Jam. Each 4 of these extremely talented superstars are getting ready to soar through the air back to back in train formation. It's going to be epic, so take out your phones. You're not going to want to miss it. But we got to count them in and give them a roar. So let me count you down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make some noise. That was good. But, you know, I could still hear the dirt bikes. So this time, I don't want to hear the bikes. I want to hear all of you in Heritage Bank Center. Who's going to be louder? Is it you or the person sitting next to you? I don't know. Let's find out. Give it up. Oh, that was cool. That was amazing. But they're coming back, so that means we get some more. Come on, everyone. We've got people in here who came from Indiana, Kentucky, and right here in Cincinnati. So we're going to show this team how you all get down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make some noise! That's what I'm talking about. Give it up one more time for our US FMX team. TJ Tiffany, Brendan Reardon, Kenny Haskell, and your best trick winner, Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy, you swept the best trick competition wins this weekend. How does it feel to be sitting up on top knowing how well your tricks went and everyone here seems to support you?
Oh, it's awesome. You know, Cincinnati has been throwing down all weekend. You guys are getting so loud. It's pumping us up, so let's keep it going.
Well, I mean, seeing you guys up here is so fun to watch because you're competitors, but you look like best friends cheering each other on.
Yeah, I grew up with all these guys. We grew up racing together, and yeah, we kind of all went to freestyle at the same time, and kind of now that's where we're at.
Well, what about some young fans who grew up maybe like you and your team, all of your friends? They're watching you today, and they say, hey, you think we could do that one day? What advice do you have for them?
Oh, I would say start as young as you can. I started when I was about 7 years old, but yeah, a couple other guys, they started about 3, 4 years old. So yeah, as soon as you can get started, the better. And yeah, you got to work hard. You fall down, it's going to happen. You fall down, you get back up.
You heard that. Thumbs up. Make some noise for Greg Duffy, your best trick winner. Put those puppy paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. There she is. Show her some love and then lock in your scores, fans.
Great start to our donut competition. Jamie Sullivan riding a high wave right now on that BKT overall event leaderboard. And the scores are in. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is 8.618. Monster Mutt Dalmatian right now in first. And up next, Frank Kreml in Zombie.
Put those zombie arms up for Frank Krimmel, zombie. Let's head on over to judgeszone.com, everyone. The scores are open.
Watching the super glued to the action replay for Frank Krimmel in zombie. Great start for both competitors in this donut competition. But only one can be the winner and get that 8 points. So the score to beat Monster Mutt Dalmatian at 8.618. The score for zombie is 7.589. Zombie right now in second place. Score to beat, 8.618. Up next, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. You're on board with Brianna Mahan, tightening up that seatbelt, throwing the visor down. It's donut time.
Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. The scores are open, everyone. Let's lock in those scores right now.
Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo, quite a few competition wins on the weekend. Hoping to get an invite to Monster Jam World Finals May 18th in Los Angeles. Watching the super glued to the action replay. Scooby loves some snacks in the form of donuts, and the scores for Scooby-Doo is an 8.89. Scooby-Doo is your new leader. Up next, Alex Barden, Stone Crusher.
Give it up for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. Let's put those scores in, slide the PKT tire up or down, and press submit.
So right now, Scooby-Doo, the score to beat at 8.89. Alex Barden throwing down some great donuts in the Stone Crusher truck. Awaiting your score at judgeszone.com. The score for Stone Crusher is 7.696. Stone Crusher right now is in third place in our donut competition. Up next is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Score to beat, Scooby-Doo, an 8.89.
together for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Scan that QR code to lock in your scores. Remember, the city code is also CIN at judgeszone.com.
Had the steering wheel hanging out the window and the super glue glued to the action replay. That Gravedigger looks beat up. That's just some cosmetic damage. That fiberglass, the truck is rocking. Right now the score is in. The score for Gravedigger is 9.258. Your new leader is Gravedigger. 9.258, score to beat. Up next, Brandon Toluchka, Just Get Her Done 2.
Give it up for Brandon Toluchka, Just Get Her Done 2. Let's make our way to judgeszone.com, everyone. Y'all know what to do. It's time to score.
Wasn't wasting any time hearing the horn blast. Make some noise for Just Get Her Done 2. And not wasting any time, just getting right into it in that super glue to the action replay. The score is in. The score for Just Get Her Done 2 is 7.473 right now. Just Get Her Done 2 in sixth in our donut competition. With 2 competitors left, and Gravedigger, the score to beat, a 9.258. Up next, our final competitor in our donut competition. 8 points on the line for our winner. Gravedigger in the lead with a 9.258. And unfortunately, El Toro Loco will not be a part of this competition. Fernando Martinez and the UNOH crew trying to get that truck ready to go for freestyle. Our UNOH tech officials and track officials meeting with Michaela Toluchka Megalodon, trying to get that truck fired up for donuts. If not, that means Gravedigger takes the win with a 9.258. Michaela's brother Brandon popping it under the truck too, hoping to figure out why the truck won't fire. She has 20 seconds to fire. Otherwise, that is the end of our donut competition. You can see brother Just Get Her Done too. Brandon Toluchka in there trying to help her with something in the front of the truck. It's got the power, but it's not firing yet. The countdown clock is on. There it is, Megalodon coming to play in donuts. Score to beat, Gravedigger with a 9.258. Let's hear it for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
Put your fins together for Michaela Toluchka Megalodon. It's time to score, everyone. 20 seconds on the clock. Let us know what you thought.
Right on board right now with Michaela from Megalodon and watching those donuts, just having trouble getting it to settle so that way she can really get into some revolutions, but still having Bit of fun out there in Megalodon. The scores are in. Score to beat Gravedigger at 9.258. It's a 6.596 for Michaela Toluchka and Megalodon. That puts her in 7th, and that means your donut winner is Weston Anderson in Gravedigger. Weston Anderson grabbing 8 points and catching up on that BKT overall event leaderboard to Monster Mutt Dalmatian Jamie Sullivan, who took 2nd in that competition. So Weston Anderson not leaving Cincinnati without at least one more competition win this weekend. Let's hear it for your donut winner, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Weston, great work. Now, I know this dirt was not easy, especially when it comes to a competition like donuts, but you were still able to come out on top after that rollover last competition.
Yeah, I kind of fell right on my face there in two-wheel skills. I definitely was not trying to do that. I wanted the truck to do a complete front flip, but the halo broke on it, so it wouldn't support me just enough to get the truck back to the tires. Made me a little bit mad, made me feel like I didn't do that great, so had to come out here, take the dog down for one of the competitions at least, but you know what's coming up next. It's my favorite. It's everybody in these seats' favorite. It's Monster Jam Freestyle. I've already crashed Gravedigger once. I'm going to crash it 10 times harder. Let me hear you, Cincinnati!
With that 8 points, Weston Anderson and Gravedigger sits in 2nd with 19 points, 3 points behind our first place competitor right now, Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Just Get Her Done 2, Brandon Toluchka in 3rd place now with 16 points, and Brianna Mahan's Scooby-Doo now sits in 4th with 15 points. Competitor number 5 right now, Stone Crusher Alex Barden with 13 points. El Toro Loco Fernando Martinez getting 0 points in donuts. Now sits in 6th with 9 points. Megalodon Michaela Toluchka sits in 7th with 7 points. And Frank Kreml Zombie right now in 8th with 6 points. And one competition remaining as we chase the BKT Overall Event Championship, and that will be Monster Jam Freestyle. The Monster Minute, where each truck and driver gets 1 minute to go absolutely berserk in freestyle for you fans. And we're looking for use of obstacles, creativity, wow factors, some technical moves sprinkled in there, combinations, big air, and all kinds of just madness. And it's your last chance to pick our competition winner at judgeszone.com. And remember, the winner in the placements of these drivers in this next competition will have implications on who will be our BKT overall event champion this afternoon for our final event in Cincinnati. While our JCB Dirt Crew continues to get the track prepped for freestyle, take a moment right now to go to monsterjam.com and enter to win a trip for 4 to the Monster Jam World Finals in LA. That includes round-trip airfare, 3-night hotel stay, 100 level seats, and a VIP experience at the biggest Monster Jam event of the year, the Monster Jam World Finals, May 18th at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles.
All right, Monster Jam fans, we're going to play a game all together. Everyone here in Heritage Bank Center. So take a look at the video board. We're going to play a game called Name That Truck. So I will name some hints about this Monster Jam truck, and you got to shout out what it is. This Monster Jam truck has arms. Shout it out when you think you know. This Monster Jam truck is not alive. This Monster Jam truck is driven by Frank Krimmel. If you know what it is, shout it out.
Zombie!
Let's see, is it zombie? It is! If you got it right, go ahead and put those zombie arms up. And make some noise for yourself. Great job!
Monster Jam is built by JCB, Dig Deeper, Lift Higher, and Move More, with the official heavy equipment partner of Monster Jam, JCB. And make sure to put this in your calendars. Monster Jam returns to Heritage Bank Center August 24th and 25th. Tickets go on sale April 23rd, and you can sign up online to gain access to our exclusive pre-sale starting April 16th. For more details, visit monsterjam.com right now.
All right, Monster Jam fans, now it's time for each of you to kick off our Monster Jam freestyle competition. So, take out your phones, turn on your flash, and follow my lead. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going, and stay on the beat. We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise for Brandon Telechka. Just get her done too. Our first competitor in the freestyle competition. There he is. Show him some love and then cast your scores at judgeszone.com.
Awesome start to freestyle. Brandon Telechka, just get her done too, showing how it's done. Kicking off the competition right now, we have the Super Glue to the Action replay. Not only going for the big hits, but also the technical moves too. Now the score is in for Just Get Her Done 2. The score is 7.046. Just Get Her Done 2 is in first. All right, score to beat 7.046. Up next, it's Michaela Toluchka at Megalodon. If your favorite time of the year is the summer and all that shark programming on TV, you're going to love watching this thing freestyle. And you're riding on board with Michaela right now. Let's hear it for Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. So because she did not freestyle for at least 15 seconds, she will not get a score in freestyle. And the right rear tire locked up, which could mean a planetary, could mean the champagne inside the planetary, but it is a tough spot for Megalodon to be in right in freestyle. And one more time, Cincinnati, make some noise for Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon.
All right, I am here with the Holloway family, and we're getting ready to play a game. We played it earlier as our helmet shuffle, so you got to see how it works. But I gotta know first, are you having a good time?
Yes, a wonderful time.
Yes. How about you, KJ? Yes. Yes, he says. Yes, I love that. Very, very well spoken. All right, well, let's look up at the video board. As you know, we're gonna put 3 Monster Jam helmets up there, and there's gonna be a trophy hiding around once we start to shuffle them. You gotta keep your eye on the one that's holding the trophy, all right? And then you gotta let me know which number helmet it's under. So, we're gonna stop those helmets, and we're gonna drop them. It's in the center right now. Keep your eye on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Is it helmet number 1? I wanna hear what Cincinnati has to say. Is it helmet number 1? Make some noise if you think it's helmet number 2. What about helmet number 3? Do you think it's under 3? Oh, that was a lot of noise. All right, well, let's talk back with the Holloway family. KJ's hand is probably going to start hurting if I don't ask him for, okay, what helmet do you think it's under?
3.
3. Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes.
100%?
Definitely.
Definitely. All right, well, let's take a look back up at the video board, and let's start lifting. It's not under number 1. All right, that's good news. And it's not under number 2. So do y'all know what that means? Oh, she's dancing. That means you win. But I gotta know, you said you're having a great time at Monster Jam. Do you think you would like to come back?
Yeah.
Yes, she says. Well, guess what? You are going to get that opportunity because you're going to go home with 4 Monster Jam tickets. We're going to be back here in August. So come on down. Bring whoever you want. 4 tickets. What do you think about that, KJ?
We get to come back, KJ?
Yes.
He thinks yes. Everyone make some noise for the Holloway family.
On the video board right now, the criteria we're looking for in freestyle. where you're going to pick our final competition winner of the weekend. We're looking for use of obstacles. That means hitting that pod at every angle. Creativity, wow factor, technical moves, combinations, a little bit of everything and more. No mid in this freestyle competition. We're looking for top-notch wow factor moves. And your scores at judgeszone.com determine our final competition winner, but will also play a role in who is our BKT overall event champion. Cincinnati, who's ready for more? Up next, Alex Barden, Stone Crusher. The clock has paused at 43 seconds. He's made it past 15. They're going to give him an opportunity to refire it. If he does, the clock will continue. He has 30 seconds to refire his truck right now. Track officials eyeing the truck right now. See what's going on with that Stone Crusher truck just sitting there. So our track official running up to check in with Alex, see what's going on. Can he refire? And unfortunately, they're giving him the sign to fire. We'll see if he does, but the track equipment coming up. That's unfortunately a tough break for Alex Barden in Stone Crusher. Mechanical Gremlins getting the best of him. Cincinnati, one more time. Let's hear it for Stone Crusher. And make sure to lock in your score now at judgeszone.com. Alex throwing up the hands. I'm not really sure what's going on, hands, but he'll have to figure that out as soon as the event's over and go through all of the different possibilities of what could be wrong with that Monster Jam truck to get it ready for competition next weekend in Canada. So again, tough break for Alex Barden and Stone Crusher on the final competition of the weekend. The scores are in. The score for Stone Crusher is 4.962 right now. He sits in second place.
Fans, I am here with Oakley, Landon, and Anthony. We're getting ready to play a game, but first I gotta know, Landon, what'd you think of that run by Stone Crusher?
It's pretty cool. Say pretty cool.
I like that though. Thumbs up. I guess that's universal. Everyone knows what thumbs up means. Well, you and I, we're gonna play a game. All right, it's called Finish the Lyric. You got this. You got this. I believe in you. We're gonna put some lyrics up on the video board there and play a song. And when the music goes silent, you just gotta finish the lyric. All right? And don't worry, Cincinnati's gonna help you out if you're struggling, right? All right, so let's turn that way. Look at the video board. And let's play that song.
Social graces and nip on down to the oasis. Oh, I've got friends in low places.
All right, let's see. Is that correct? Woo! That was correct. And you sounded just like the track, might I add. So for your hard work, we're going to send you and your boys home with the prize. We're going to give you a Grave Digger hat, a Monster Jam plush, El Toro Loco, and a Megalodon one here for little Oakley. Make some noise, everyone.
They just got the hookup. That's awesome. Who's ready for more? Well, I see some zombie arms up, but I want to see more. Everybody get your zombie arms up for Frank Kreml, zombie.
Put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Frank Kreml, zombie. You know what to do, Cincinnati. Let's lock in those scores at judgeszone.com.
Frank Kreml, a big Ohio fan, grown up in Michigan, has spent a lot of time here and loves coming to Cincinnati. Actually, when he started working for Avenger, made their way here a long time ago, and he's feeling good behind the wheel. I see the zombie arms up in the truck there, too. So now we'll see what you Cincinnati fans thought of that freestyle. The scores are in. The score for Zombie is 6.973 right now. Frank Kreml, Zombie sits in second. And just get her done too. The score to beat, a 7.046. Up next is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Lining up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip ramp. Get your scores in now at judgeszone.com and keep it going for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Big air. Technical moves in there. Doing even a little like twist when he was on those front BKT tires. Then going for the Morgan and Morgan backflip, the super glue glued to the action replay. Huge air on that backflip, twisting in the air. Landing on the side. And he's throwing his gloves at the backflip ramp. He wanted to keep going. What did you think, Cincinnati? All right, here we go. The scores are in. The score to beat. Just get her done 2 with a 7.046. The score for Gravedigger is 9.597. Your new leader, Gravedigger.
Wow, Monster Jam fans, that was remarkable. Afton, what did you think of that backflip?
It was really cool.
It was so cool, Afton. Well, what's even cooler is that you and I are going to play a game. Similar to what I played earlier, it's the head-to-head showdown, all right? We're going to put 15 seconds on the clock, and you have to name as many colors as you can. Do you think you can do it? Mm-hmm. I think she can do it, too. What about you, Cincinnati? That's right. All right, well, let's put 15 seconds up on the clock. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Purple, pink, gray, gold, silver, teal, blue, black, yellow, green, light green, dark green, light blue.
And that's time. Whoa, Afton, 13. That is a big number. I wonder if they can beat it. Well, first, let's see what driver you're going up against. Monster Mutt Dalmatian, Jamie Sullivan. You said yes. Do you like Jamie Sullivan? All right, well, let's see how she does. Uh-oh. Afton! She only got 9. So do you know what that means?
I win.
Yes, you win for sure you do. And around here at Monster Jam, we don't send you home empty-handed. We're going to send you home with your very own El Toro Loco plush. Show everyone what you got. There you go. Everyone make some noise for Afton.
Our score to beat, Gravedigger with a 9.597. A few competitors left in our freestyle competition, all of whom have won this competition and could take the lead. So Gravedigger sits in first at 9.597. Just get her done 2 in second with a 7.046. Zombie in third. Stone Crusher in fourth. And again, please stay behind the plastic safety holds for your family and yours and your family's safety. Please keep your arms and legs off and behind the safety holds during our event. All right, who's ready for more? Up next, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
Let's hear it for Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo. Lock those scores in, everyone. 10 seconds on the clock. JudgesZone.com.
On board right now with Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. So close to winning yesterday's overall event championship, and the Super Glue glued to the action replay on the board right now. Lots of momentum, big air, great freestyle right there from Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. But will it be enough to take the lead? Gravedigger with the score to beat, a 9.597. Score for Scooby-Doo is an 8.748. Scooby-Doo right now in second. She's won 2 out of 3 competitions so far. Up next, Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Let's hear it for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And plug in your scores at JudgesZone.com for a great overall freestyle on the Super Glue glued to the action replay. Had the technical, had the momentum, and possibly the biggest air of the weekend with one of those jumps. So the scores are in. The score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is An 8.127. That puts her in third place, and that really spices things up for that BKT overall event championship. He's back. And our final competitor in freestyle. Let's hear it for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Put those scores in and get those bullhorns up for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. I feel like Fernando heard me say that Jamie had possibly the biggest air of the weekend, and he went for it. He launched that bull. And most professional bull riders can only handle 8 seconds in the bull. He just did a 60-second freestyle in El Toro Loco. Absolute awesome run from Fernando Martinez. So is it enough to take the win in freestyle? The final competition of the weekend at Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati. It's been a wild ride. And now the scores are in. Gravedigger, the score to beat at 9.597. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.716. Third place in freestyle for El Toro Loco. That means your freestyle winner, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And with those 8 points, is it enough to take the BKT overall event championship? This person got 6 points in racing, 5 points in our skills challenge, and 8 points in donuts, and 8 points in freestyle, with a total of 27 points. Your BKT overall event champion is Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Living his best life in Cincinnati. And the final event, eating it all and leaving no crumbs for the competition. Weston grabbing his gloves back that he threw at the backflip ramp earlier, getting the trophy, and he's on the pod right now with Taylor Olivia.
Congratulations, Weston Anderson and Chandler West, Team Gravedigger all around. I mean, that was a pretty big sigh just now. A big air of relief just left your body. What's that about?
It's because I found my other glove. I was super worried about it. I didn't have a backup. No, man, we fought so hard for this one. I have long lost family in the crowd up here. My cousin Eli, everybody, they came and supported us last night. And hey, I just wanted to come out here and get a win for my family, man.
Family indeed. And speaking of family, Chandler West, we missed you last weekend and you're back and you're here with that trophy in your hand. Did you miss it?
I missed it. I love seeing that thing look like that because I just get to fix it and he gets to do it again next weekend. So I'm happy. Thank you guys. This is awesome.
Cincinnati, I need you to give it up one more time for your overall event champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
No. Cincinnati, I did not just run the truck into the ground for nothing. I want you guys to make some noise!
An incredible weekend culminates with Weston Anderson, Gravedigger, winning the overall event championship, and he could be headed to Los Angeles for the Monster Jam World Finals. You have to keep up with that at monsterjam.com and enter to win a trip for 4. But we want to thank you all for coming out, and don't forget to stop by the merchandise stand to pick up the latest Spin Master diecast trucks and other great items to remember this great experience that we all had together with your family. And make sure again to visit monsterjam.com for results, tickets, digital content. We'll be coming back in August. You can get that exclusive list to get early access to tickets or book your trip to Monster Jam World Finals 23 in Los Angeles. For Taylor, Olivia, and our Monster Jam team, I'm Ryan Lacoste. We thank you for joining us today, this weekend, Cincinnati. You've been awesome. That was Monster Jam.